Hi, this is Just Saying. And again, this morning, I was so proud of my little webcam earlier. You know, I'm really shocked at some of the things that come out of my mouth. And it is given to me by the Spirit. And I want to tell you, I don't just do this on my own, and I'm usually very good, and it usually comes out because I predict also that Obama, by the end of the term, something is going to happen where it will ruin it will kind of scar his legacy. You know, people like me can talk that into existence. I hate to be fooled. But anyway, I got my only job is to make sure that I am on point on who I am and be ready to jump on in there when it's ready to go. Bottom line. My family, I cut all of them off. I will never invite them. Let's say a lot of people say, oh, you're not going to do anything. You're too old. Please. I'm in California. I know, and if I did, I would never open the doors for them ever again. And just, some people, I went through something when I was 48. A very bad illness, the whole bit. It was horrible, and I was alone. And I had to think, I don't care if my relatives don't care for me. Because I lived through hell without you. Where were any of you? Why should I care about what you don't like me saying? And that's including you, Uncle Kenny. I can keep on talking, keep on walking, and keep on walking. So therefore, as far as I'm concerned, I don't have much family. And I keep friends very limited, especially here in California. I don't see me making friends for life in California. I really don't like the way a lot of these people think. The whole aura is different from where I came from. So it's not a good one either. So I'm not going to say, I think I'm supposed to be here. I was supposed to be here in California. I have a very beautiful apartment in Hollywood. And Hollywood is kind of rough, but it's the bomb. This is where people come to see the stars. So catch their buses right here in Hollywood, California. They catch the buses, the sightseeing buses that go to their houses and this, that, and the other. So, but I came back for another reason. It really wasn't politics. It's a people's blog, and it has a lot of philosophy in it. I guess everything I say has philosophy, in it. But I see so many remarks that are so down put, for me, and I want to answer you too. I want to answer. So you can contact me and ask any question that you want to ask me. A lot of people don't do anything where I'm concerned is because of the lack of the religion, and Obama. I don't do Obama, And I want people to recognize what I'm saying about him and others that may be leaders that have power, but it hasn't been that many black people. How many did we check on that had power that did something constructive for their people? There hasn't been many. And the biggest crooks here in California or in the United States are they're from Guinea village in Africa, And he was a Secretary of Forestry, and his whole family eat up, buy up, they kill some of the village people. They're tyrants. And then they came and built a building in Malibu. I just keep saying it over and over again so that you can stop saying because a person is black that they can do a better job. Because there are a lot of black leaders that are no good. And Obama is one of them. And the jumping jacks and vegetables. Who can't see that that is... What is that? 6 years. All the things that went on. The killings and police brutality. We're leaving that subject real quick. But we have her. What did she do? This is what I'm trying to say. So that's it. That's all I have to say. It's not much, except for California is a really you can run into anything out there. It's just pathetic. Maybe that's the reason why I came here later in my life instead of earlier in my life, because I had to develop as a person before coming here. These people really don't know who they are. There is no black community really here in California. They got Pan-African Film Festival, which is a mess. I went there and I volunteered and they treated me like a dog. And the lady that got me the volunteer told me to come down is from a spiritual center that I used to go to. And she goofed me up so bad that I think there's other film festivals, because I will never go to that one ever again. It's a mess. You would not believe it. If you go, it's just a total mess. They have months and months, a year to get that stuff straight, and then they don't do it. You get there and you're a mess. People don't know where they're supposed to go and all that kind of, it's just a total mess. So I'm trying to find a black community. Inglewood, there's blacks over there. Maybe they'll move Lamert Park to Inglewood. That would be nice. But it's going to be gone too. I went on a trip to San Francisco and I hated it. I really realized I can't do that no more. There's something I really did not like. The gentleman that I was going out and been knowing for a long time, he literally took another man to eat. And I had to sit up because I don't do Chinese and Thai food at all for nobody, you know. And he never asked, and the only important thing was that man. I thought to myself, what could that be? You don't do that. And I felt like crap. And then I didn't go anymore, so I'm in the hotel room, and it was the most horrible trip I've ever had. So, but instead of complaining, I have paid attention to what the problem was. And I'll never, ever do it again. This is a people's blog. This is just experiences. So I'm really, it'll be a performance I will never see again. I hated it. I hated that trip. I was so tired when I got back here. And I had looked forward to really going. So I'm trying to think, would I fly for hours? I've gotten so I don't like to fly 16 hours to Africa. I would love to go to Africa, but dang, that's a long way, and I would be just as irritable as hell, you know. But if it's meant for me to go, I'll be there because I love my African films. That's all I watched on my day off yesterday. Yeah, my friend kept saying that I sleep all day. He was being very rude and very rude. And that friend of his, I told him I do not like him. I will tell you. I will tell you. Just don't, because I don't want you to make a mistake with me. But it was horrible. Very rude man. And I asked him, well, he said, well, what do you want to eat? So guess what I ended up eating? They had Chinese and I had Subway. He should have asked me what I wanted to eat. That's what he's supposed to do. It's not supposed to do what the man wanted. I came there. He stopped to pick me up to take me to San Francisco. And another thing, San Francisco sucks. Oh, if you're an entertainer in some of these clubs, I feel sorry for you because they would not get away with that crap with me. But it was really a mess. So those, I can't say really good things about traveling, My twin is supposed to be having a baby, and I feel real bad about that because he hasn't sent me a picture of his house. This is from what people, just like if you were a singer dancer and you travel, you have to have somebody that you can trust to keep your children. And I didn't have that because they talked over my child. And I don't know what they said, but whatever they said is permanent. So his child, I guess, is supposed to be born. My aunt was supposed to. It told me that that she miscarried the child. So that was a secret. I've never seen his house. He just got a house last year. He could send it on Facebook, whatever. And that aunt is that did all the talking for many years. That her daughter is a dope fiend, but she'll never talk down to her children about anything. But me, she talked so bad that child I had, it's gone as far as I'm concerned. Because see, I'm one person. I don't care who you are. I don't like being mistreated. His grandmother, that's the religion. That religion, honey, I'm going to tell you, the people in that type of religion they're on some other zone somewhere because she helped it too. So it was sad. And that's why I call him my twin. And it'll be distant because I did make a decision. Now, some people remark on this and tell me if I'm right. I may not ever see my grandkid. I really don't like being mistreated. And I don't like Milwaukee. There's nothing in Milwaukee I like. And I've accepted, made my arrangements for my final call here in California. And I'm going to write tons of books. I'm going to be very busy, not sleeping during the day. And I'm going to move on. I hope that my grandchildren know their history, but they won't. Because he doesn't know it. And that's so sad. Because then they'll be standing up being stuff that I would never do as a black person. So it's his baby, and I wish him luck. I hope he's a better parent than he thinks I am. He's saying his birthday parties. I used to pay for all of his Chuck E. Cheese. I had girlfriends, be careful, because I have friends that were there. I have friends that were there when your people held on to every ticket for your graduation, and your mother didn't even have one. That was evil. Evil. Why would I even step foot in Milwaukee, Wisconsin? I wish him luck. Him and whoever he's having the baby by. He hasn't told me any details, nothing. It's sad, y'all. When you pursue your dreams, sometimes this junk comes with it. And then people in Milwaukee talking about me, talking about my life and stuff that they haven't seen me in years. I don't even discuss anything with any of those people. How would they be able to say some of those things? So Milwaukee is definitely off my map. If he wants to bring the baby here to California one of these days, maybe we can get some money up and get that baby to Disney World or Magic Mountain. There's a lot of places for children here that he would enjoy, he or she. But it would be my grandchild, and it's very unfortunate that I'm being treated like this. I just found out about this baby when I asked my mother's sister. She is pathetic. But you know what? Both of the aunts, I have decided I never want to see them again in life. We can let go. I have been. That's sad. I have no connection. So I can easily say something on Just Saying and live and know how to make my, feel strong without anybody, because I had no one several times looking up from an operation or my health. I have life insurance policy for my twin, whatever, and I might get another one for the baby, and send that to the baby. But I'm not going there to be mistreated. Because, see, I'm not in the mood. I be done knocked somebody out. My son he went off when I was with him last time. And I just looked at him. Do you realize who you're talking to? Because, see, I will jump him. So, it's good. We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. Just let it go. As far as I'm concerned, tell the baby I'm gone forever. That, because you're going to tell him lies, all the lies. And I said, Lord, please let these people hurt. Every last one of them that hurt me. For nothing. But if I keep living my life, I don't have nothing to worry about. My twin is supposed to be having a baby in 3 weeks. So that I probably have made the decision that I am not going to Milwaukee. I'm going to stay out of the baby's life. Like I told him, I'm tired of being hated. I'm tired. Just hate me, hate on. Hate on, hate on. It's a sad story. Let me see if I can say something happy. Mama D, please let Mama D out of there. I love and hip hop. Mama D is my girl. And the reason why I love people like Mama D is because they are so real. I hate fakes. I've been meeting so many fakes. I asked that man that I went to San Francisco, and my friend took in consideration what he wanted to eat. Other than that, was so ignorant. I swear I wish I had my car, and I would have jumped in my car and just left at that moment. I deserve the best top treatment anywhere I go. And when I don't get it, I'm gone, because I don't have time for you. It was a very cruel thing for a man to do. And it made me think, is he a little, because a man don't do that. Have a woman with him and take another man somewhere. That's just something that a man, that's just crazy. That's why I don't date. I don't date. I am not going to be mistreated, because I will check you. Okay? So, a grandmother. An invisible grandmother. Oh! In the closet. Even with family situations, I don't even consider them family. As far as I'm concerned, like I tell everybody at the hospital when they ask me, do you have anybody? Hell no. That's what I do. I'm all out. I'm the only person. And so I have written a will, and it's at my hospital here. And I've made arrangements for myself here. So I don't have no need to go back to Milwaukee for nothing. Mm-mm. I hope the baby is healthy and, everything. But it wouldn't be right because there's a lot of negativity around my son regarding me. Never let anyone keep your children that disrespect you. They will talk over those kids and they will be hating on you. I'm telling you. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. Don't. I got Mama D on my happy list. And what else? I think that everything is beautiful. Today, outside, it's just beautiful. This morning, I went for a walk. I do my walk at 4:30. So the air, and I walk up to the hill, up near Griffith Park, and then I come back down. It's a good hike. Some people go all the way around. Old Asian people. Those are my walking partners in the morning. Believe me, they are healthy. And they give me inspiration too. And they're Asian. So I get inspiration from Asian. I get inspired by Mexican. I get inspired by, not Armenian. Armenians are mean. They're just flat out, downright mean. You can hear them way down the street. And they drink a lot. Because fire departments are always over here on Friday nights. I said, damn, this is like the hood. Where the hood at? So I asked this guy that we went to San Francisco, and he took my spot as far as what I wanted to eat and this, that, and the other. I asked him this, and my partner said, why would you say that? Because that's what I wanted to say. That's not a mistake. If it was a mistake, I would have said it. But he said, I said, hey, Johnny, where is the hood? The hood? I don't know what the hood. Black people! Where are the black people, Johnny? Where do they live? What area is it? Are we close? Because if I wanted to pick up something for my hair, for my skin, and my hair can only be done like this as a black person. I have a little spongy thingy. And I love that. Now I have to go to the black neighborhoods. But I asked him for a reason. And the reason was to see if he was a fake person. Because I done had so much trouble out of you since I got in this truck, on this van. He said, oh, that hood. Man, you know what? Most of you people are tripping when that happens. When black people talk about hood and black people and everything. I'm supposed to always go, oh yeah, Charlie, yeah, talk like a fucking white person. I'm not scared of my people. I'm sorry. I learned that from Alvin Farrakhan, which was my best friend. And we went to the west side of Chicago, and he said, I jumped, I hollered, I screamed, because these people had some guns outside of the projects, and I was like, I don't want to sit here. Please, go. And he stopped, and he was angry. The only time I ever saw him angry. And he says, never be afraid of your own people. Because, see, the media really does shoot us down, the little white kids. I'm going to tell you what the little white kids do now. First of all, their parents are doing real illegal shit. Look at American greed. I'm telling you. And you will find so many criminal activity going on in the white America. But those kids kill their parents. They murder the whole family if they have to, One little girl on one show, her father was a professor, and her and her friends got together and planned it. She planned it, and they beat the living crap out of her father until he was dead. Stuff like that, you know. You don't hear too many black on black crimes like that. But it's a lot of crime that they do. Men playing and sleeping with their daughters, mostly in the white community. Or their sons too, to that matter. Just having sex with everybody in the whole house. And most of them are cops. And we need to find out, what are these police that are killing them doing? What kind of lives do these people live? That would be nice, but it would be too much for me to interview, and oh no. Whew. I would have to have at least 5 or 6 people working with me on that. But I would love to write a little something on that. You know, call it the Blue-Eyed Devil. Blue-Eyed Devil, you have to admit that most of the people that did all the killing of black people were white. Not all white people are like that. I repeat myself. The Blue-Eyed Devil are the blue-eyed devils that kill the people. Murder, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, those are blue-eyed devils. Pure-blooded, whatever they are. They got to be pure-blooded. Okay? They have been, and they're in the police department. Somebody doubted me. But honey, that's all over. That's like, why are you even questioning that? Then they have 2 little bitty black cops. Now they got Freddie thing. They got all black cops. I wondered, did they, that what, I don't, you know what? We are so not going to get it together. There's got to be another way. Mixed marriages. I think somebody was talking about mixed marriages, really nasty. But mixed marriages are better to equip to bring people together than just the black people and the white people. Because the black people are really not happening. They don't give a damn. They don't care. They don't speak up. They're just not going to make it. So marrying someone white or a different race helps everybody come together, to me. That's the only way black people gonna do it. Black people are just weak. Their butts will be marching on Selma. They steady preaching about King when there was tons of civil rights people that died, including white people and other races. Indian, there was some of everybody that should be on that wall around King instead of just King. That's too empty. It's making him like he's God, and he wasn't. Anybody that tells me to turn my other cheek is crazy. It's just, you shouldn't even do that. So, we shall overcome and all that stuff. It's just dead to me. Civil rights, I don't trust you because of Rosa Parks. I really don't. You knew that was a lie when you put it up in there. And then when I saw the picture of both of them by the car, I was like, well, was he doing her? That she ended up in that building in gold with a big lie? Wasn't even the 7th person? That was a big lie. So no honor to that at all. There are some civil rights people that did well, but I don't even read about them because I don't really, I really am not going to get into that. Because that's what some older generation wants you to see. They want to keep everything the way it is. And then they want to be, oh yes, master. Master. Don't do that. Because we don't want him to lose his job. That's crazy, man. So, anyway. So, I told you a little bit about my private business, which I normally don't. But that means that there can be subjects that are widely vast. If you have any questions to ask me when you have children and you're pursuing something in the entertainment business or pursuing anything, you need support. I thought I had that support. I did not know these people were back there talking to that boy and putting all of that on him, all that pressure on him. And he hates his mother. And anybody that knows me, I would never hurt a child. I've never hit him. I never screamed him. Nothing. They did that. And these are so-called family. Yeah, so that's why I'm alone. And no, I will not go see the baby. Just let the baby grow up. Maybe she'll know my name or he'll know my name. But I am not going to let anybody hurt me again. I don't like that kind of company. That man that I went to San Francisco, he's over. He doesn't really know it. If I never see him again, it would never, because he did help me get home. And I'm so happy for that. I took the Amtrak. That was torture. Coming from some little Pilio or something in San Francisco, Richmond, or I don't know where I was, but I didn't like it. And I never, ever want to go back to San Francisco again. So, if I should make money on some of these little books or something like that, all these bastards will be in my face. And I will be very nasty. I'll never stop speaking to my son because he's my son. But I don't like the attitude and everything that he has about me. I don't like it. So therefore, it's best for us not to be around each other. Because my life has got to go on. And I can take care of me. All them family members and Facebook, bye-bye. I sat there one day and just blocked all of them. I just don't ever want to see none of them again. I just don't. They're no use. They were laughing at me, and I would do anything to support them. I don't play that. Those days are gone. Dumb days are gone. I lived to be 54 years old. And so wisdom is just a snap of my finger. I know it before I even, Okay. So take care. All right. And I might be back on again, but I don't think I'm going to have time. And to my twin, I hope that your little one is healthy. And I hope you're happy and you can be a better parent than me and your father. And enjoy your life, because I'm going to. Okay? Take care.